Guys, we have the top two teams in the NFL, the top team in the AFC, the top seeded NFC team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Kansas City Chiefs. Both top teams in their respective conference. They will be heading to the Super Bowl where Rihanna will be performing in the halftime show. But guys, not just about Rihanna, but it's just about the whole football and the Super Bowl and predictions. We're going to have Kelsey versus Kelsey, Travis Kelsey versus Jason Kelsey, Patrick Mahomes versus Jalen Hurts. It's going to be a battle of the offense, and I'm expecting a lot of high-powered offense, a lot of fireworks. And this video, I want to give you guys my prediction, give you guys some spreads, and comparing the quarterbacks and the teams in general to see who has the best chance to win the Super Bowl. But as a side note, guys, as you know, it doesn't matter what happened in the regular season, and doesn't even matter what happened last week. What matters is what happens during the game of the Super Bowl and which team is better prepared. So in this video, I want to go over everything. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button if you guys want the Philadelphia Eagles to win, and subscribe down to the channel if you think the Kansas City Chiefs will win this Super Bowl. So without further ado, guys, let's talk about the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl right now. So this right here are the betting odds, the Jalen Hurts versus Patrick Mahomes betting odds for the Super Bowl MVP. And guys, honestly, I know it's way too early to say who could win with the MVP, obviously the winner of the team, but it really depends. Right now, Jalen Hurts is favored to win plus 175 and Patrick Mahomes plus 130. There's a lot of different things that are going to be playing a part once these two teams play, because both teams' defense is pretty decent. I do believe the Eagles' defense is just slightly better. Their zone coverage is completely way better than the Kansas City Chiefs in general. And honestly, the offense for the Chiefs, in my opinion, even though the Eagles have more wins this year, I think the Chiefs' offense is just a slight bit better. Yes, the Eagles dismantled the Niners, but Brock Purdy was injured. They didn't have a healthy quarterback when they played the Niners. So can you really put that game? Anybody could say and argue that the Eagles basically were given the Super Bowl game. Right now, the favorites is Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes, but there's also different contenders. AJ Brown's one. Travis Kelsey's another. There's so many different players out there. Juju's another one. It all really depends on what really happens. But if the Kansas City Chiefs can actually pull this one out, I don't think it doesn't matter what happens or who wins. The Patrick Mahomes could probably win it for the Chiefs, and Jalen Hurts will be the pivotal point for the Eagles. So one of these two players will obviously win the MVP. Doesn't matter what Miles Sanders does or AJ Brown. It all depends on what Jalen Hurts' outcome and stats and whatever he does with his legs and his throwing power will do. Jalen Hurts or Patrick Mahomes. And this is where the conversation of Hurts versus Mahomes comes in, because who's going to be that quarterback to not make a mistake? And obviously, the quarterback that does make a mistake is going to have a huge issue. The other team is obviously going to capitalize because both teams are great at moving the ball down the field. So you can't give the other team extra possessions and extra chances to score. So the quarterback that minimizes mistakes in regards to no fumbles, no interceptions, and no unnecessary sacks, the other team will move the ball offensively and win the game. Defensively wise, I know both teams have a decent defense, and the Eagles' defense is pretty good. But Patrick Mahomes is pretty darn good too, and Jalen Hurts is a stud. So the defenses are going to have a hard time covering or stopping one of these two quarterbacks. And we talked about Hurts versus Mahomes, but what about Kelsey versus Kelsey? Jason Kelsey for the Eagles and Travis Kelsey for the Kansas City Chiefs. And ironically, Don Kelsey becomes first one to have two sons play against each other in the Super Bowl. And mind you guys, let me tell you what Jason Kelsey did. He made one of the most hilarious tweets out that I've seen in a long, long time. We do know brothers support each other and they're each a fan of each other's team, but now in the Super Bowl, they play against each other and obviously they want to win a ring, right? So this right here is one of the tweets that Jason Kelsey put. Officially done being a Chiefs fan this season. We do know both brothers actually respect their respective team. Travis Kelsey likes the Philadelphia Eagles and they actually practice with one another. Same thing with Jason Kelsey with the Kansas City Chiefs. It's all about respect. Come Super Bowl, it's not like that, right? Yes, it's his brotherly love. It's going to be one of the most memorable memories that anybody has had, especially for them and the family. But Kelsey versus Kelsey, right? It's just going to be a fun thing to watch and just the type of trash talk that the brotherly loves are going to be doing. And like I mentioned, this right here is the spread for the game. Okay, game starts at 6:30 p.m. Sunday, February 12th. And right now, the Eagles are favored to win -2 with an over-under of 49.5. Okay. I honestly think, guys, I'll take the Kansas City Chiefs spread of +2, and I'll even pick the over here. I think it's going to be very high powered, very high offense. It doesn't matter. They're going to have 2 weeks to prepare. I think it's going to be hard to stop Mahomes. It's going to be hard to stop Hurts. So, honestly, guys, if you guys want me to pick a winner, okay, a winner for this game, right now at this moment, honestly, guys, I'll probably pick the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles have a lot of momentum. They've been the best team in the NFL all season long and including the playoffs, knocking off the top defense in the NFL with the San Francisco 49ers. Yes, it didn't have a quarterback, but the defense could not stop Jalen Hurts in the run game. They could not stop the Eagles' offense whatsoever. I honestly think the Eagles are a little bit more well-rounded than the Kansas City Chiefs right now. But who knows? Maybe things could change within the next 2 weeks. But as of now, it's the Philadelphia Eagles. Let me know what you guys think about that. And I also wanted to mention one big thing before you guys leave. There are 11 big facts that we should be on the lookout for coming Super Bowl. Okay. They're listed out right here. Eagles naming all-time sack record that was actually held by the Chicago Bears. Okay. Right now, as a collective, they have 78. They only need 5 more to pass the record. And I actually think it's going to be a tough feat, but they may even match or even tie that record. Eagles rushing record part 1. The Eagles scored 4 rushing touchdowns against the Niners, giving them 39 for the season. And this actually breaks a record as well. And they can continue on as they move closer into the Super Bowl. Eagles set rushing record part 2. Jalen Hurts has the most rushing touchdowns as a quarterback with 15. He's the only quarterback that has done that ever. And in the Super Bowl, he has a chance to continue on with those milestones. Miles Sanders pulls off a rare feat with 2 rushing touchdowns against the Niners. Sanders becomes just the 3rd player in NFL history to score multiple rushing touchdowns in the NFC Championship game, which obviously, guys, is a huge special feat. Eagles on a super roll. Get it? Instead of Super Bowl, it's a super roll. The Eagles are not just the 5th team in NFL history to win consecutive playoffs games by at least 21 points. Yes, the Eagles have dominated the competition, beating the Giants, beating the Niners. Guys, I do think it could be the year for the Eagles. But again, let me know what you guys think. Rookie losing streak continues. So Brock Purdy was a quarterback that was thriving. Okay, nobody expected the success that Brock Purdy has had for the 49ers. He did injure his elbow, a ligament in his elbow. He may be out for 6 months pending surgery and pending a second opinion. That is just something that obviously nobody wants to hear, right? Andy Reid tops Tom Landry. The win by the Chiefs means the Reid now has 21 playoff wins for his career, which obviously is a great feat. Travis Kelce moving up in the record book with a touchdown in the second quarter. Kelce now has 15 postseason catches, tying Gronk. The only one that has more is Jerry Rice with 22. The dynamic duo Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes now have connected on 13 career postseason touchdowns, second most in the NFL, second only to Brady and Gronk with 15. Saturday advantage, the Chiefs and Eagles both won this week after planning on signing a divisional round, which seems to be turning into a huge advantage. And the Bengals get sacked. Joe Burrow got sacked 5 times on Sunday, which was the most notable one. And obviously, guys, the Bengals need to really up their O-line next season. But those are the 11 big facts that everybody should be watching coming Super Bowl. I will be giving you guys updates as new updates come along. Who knows, my opinion or my pick may change within the next few weeks. The next couple of days, I just hope Rihanna has a great performance. Please, please, please. And guys, let me know what you guys think. Again, if you guys did enjoy the video, hit that like button, subscribe down to the channel. See you guys next time for the Super Bowl. I'll give you guys more NFL updates live. Thank you all for watching. Peace out.